What's going on, my friends? Welcome to episode 89 of the Gay Game Podcast, where we talk everything New York, New Jersey, Philadelphia, national, and international sports. Hosted by yours truly, and Grassani, George Cunningham, and Sam Morell. You can listen to the podcast right now on Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, wherever you get your podcasts. You can watch the podcast right now on YouTube. I'm be sure to follow us on social media at GetYourGameRP. With all that said, it's time to get your game on. Yo, guys, long time no see.
Yes,
I feel like, guys, I feel like we owe our Michael saying, I think we owe our viewers kind of like and a bit of an explanation for our mini hiatus because our last episode was it 10 days ago, and we tried to upload like 2 times a week. So I feel like we have two explanations. Whose explanation want to go first? Mine or Sam? You want me to go first, Sam, or do you want to go first?
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
So basically, what happened was whatever could go wrong went wrong. I had shoulder problems, so I had to get an MRI for my shoulder. I'm gonna be figuring out if I need surgery for it or not. And at the same time, Adam got COVID. So obviously we would be down a host and a co-host.
Yeah.
And then everyone else got busy. The only two people available were Alex and Michael. But 2 people can't do the show, unfortunately. And especially not those 2 because they would rip each other's heads off.
It would be, those...
So,
those 2 doing a show together. That'd be something. But
Alex is one of my best friends, so the show will do well. First of all,
but as you mentioned, I mean, Sam got what was it, dislocated shoulder. But thankfully, you're feeling better. And
Alex and Marcellus and Chris could do the show without you 2 for a day.
You four could. Except without me, because
I'll be the host for the episode.
Because I'm the host with the most.
We can do a show without you. We can do a show without you. I could be the host for the episode. You jackass. You pendejo.
You guys couldn't go. You guys wouldn't be able to go 1 minute without doing something that could get you kicked off the air.
What's your mouth, you pendejo?
Like I said, you and Alex together. I didn't say all 4 of you. I think all 4 of you would be able to do the show.
Yeah.
Me and Alex could do the show easily, you pendejo.
But by meaning you and Alex, it's literally only you and Alex.
First of all, we could do it. Me and Alex could do the show, just the 2 of us, easy. We may get kicked off. Yeah, but we could do the show.
Yeah, but as you mentioned before, Sam had this issue, and I and then I recently came down with COVID. Not much to say other than first couple of days were kind of rough, but over the past couple of days I've been feeling a lot better. Fever's down, like sore throat's down, all that stuff is gone. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not quite 100% yet. So if you guys do hear me coughing during the episode, just so you know, that's probably why.
And if you just hear my screams of pain and agony, don't worry, I'm not dying. That's just because my shoulder went into a different place for a second.
Okay. Say if you want an explanation for a mini hiatus, that's why. We got that. We got that way, and again during this mini hiatus, Michael was just being Michael. So
yeah.
And again,
what's it called? I'm for the viewers out there. If I do end up having surgery, I'm not going to be able to come for a week. So let's pray that I don't need surgery.
Let's pray. Please God, please have Sam's recovery go well, and please don't let him need surgery. Amen. All right, you guys ready to dive in?
Okay, yeah, I'm ready to dive in, especially because Mike, I'm not even trying to roast you right now. I'm just being honest. The way you looking in your camera right now, it looks like you got no hairline, but you got hair on the side of your head.
Okay. Sam, I know your Tourette syndrome looking ass ain't talking over there. Looking like Gumby on crack. Looking like Adam's side bitch. Like you sucking your dick in Adam's mouth, but we ain't gonna go there today.
See, Mike, this is the advantages of not having your camera on, because people can see that you have no hairline. People are gonna say, I don't know what he looks like, so I can't tell if it's a good
you guys want
roast.
to put Sam? Should we show Sam how he looks like, Adam?
Not really, because I know you're gonna show a bum
I mean, everyone knows what Sam looks like. Everyone knows. I mean, we did that video thing for on our social media page for a while, but now it's a new episode with him dancing. Unfortunately, we decided to change it.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
All right, but all right. So we're gonna. Do you guys want us? We guys can start off with two things. You guys want to talk about the playoffs, or do you want to talk about Kyrie? Which one?
So
let's talk about Kyrie first, because I think it's the easier one.
All right, let's talk about Sean Marks held his press conference his press conference the other day and he said he had some he talked about a bunch of things like running this movie forward, but I'm sure you guys heard he definitely had some choice words. Obviously it wasn't directly, but when he was asked about Kyrie Irving, he had some choice words. Do I have the quote? Well, here it is. He was asked about like Kyrie Irving's future with the Nets, and here's what Sean Mark said. Here's a quote. I think we know what we're looking for. We're looking for guys that want to come in here and be part of something bigger than themselves. Play selfless, play team basketball, and be available. That goes not only for Kyrie, but for everybody here. That I don't like to be too much into press conferences and say, oh, this guy taking a shot. This guy, that was a clear cut shot at Kyrie.
Yeah, that was bad. That was really funny when people started memeing that and saying Kyrie's demanding a trade immediately. I was like, bro, I bet you $5. Kyrie demands a trade. Brooklyn says, okay, we'll trade you. No one would want to trade for him.
Exactly.
You might say something to us, Mom? The big bad booty dang.
Go ahead, Michael.
Yo, I love Kyrie. Everyone knows there's no secret. I know Kyrie, great NBA player, good friend of mine. The point is, I love him to death. I just think he's uncoachable right now. He's uncoachable. I love him. He's uncoachable. No, I agree with Sam. No team wants him to deal with all that problems he had on and off the court. It's just the Nets need to rebuild, Adam. It's time. They need to rebuild. You know what I mean? He gets hurt too easily. KD gets hurt too easily.
You know what's the worst part, though, really?
Go ahead, Sam.
If the worst part about the Nets is that you had such a good young core in D'Angelo Russell, Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, and you had an amazing coach in Kenny Atkinson, and you gave that all away for KD, Kyrie, James Harden, and now look where you're at.
Yeah,
you guys are at square one.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like getting KD and Kyrie, like that was the right move. If you have a chance to get like Kevin Durant, who has a chance to go down as one of who could go down as like one of the greatest scorers, like who's like one of the best players like in the NBA today. You get a chance to get Kyrie, one of the best point guards in the NBA today. You ultimately have to do it. The problem is like again the problem with Kyrie, like on the court, there's no questions about Kyrie. He's a to quote Stephen A. He's showstopper. He's box office. He's special. He's special. Like he's special on the court. He's magical on the court. But as they say, know what the favorite. There's a everyone's favorite sports quote. The best ability is availability, and Kyrie Irving has just not been available. It's not been available, whether it's due to injury or the breaking to last year when there was a bunch of like social unrest. And then this year with the vaccine. Like there's always something keeping Kyrie Irving away from the court. So if you're the Brooklyn Nets, and if you're Sean Marks, you're thinking like, okay, you want to sign long term, like what? How do we know that you're going to be able to consistently be on the court? How can we trust you to come to work? How can we trust you to like show up? How can we trust you can be available? Kyrie Irving has shown he's showed none of that. But guys, I feel like sorry, Sam, go ahead.
And that's why I have said, whenever you say, "Oh, Sean Marks is an amazing GM," I say, no, he's not, because there's a difference between a good GM and an amazing GM. A good GM is going to look at KD and Kyrie and say, "Oh, how is that not a championship team? You got Kevin Durant, you got Kyrie Irving. That's a championship team." But then an amazing GM is going to look at that and say, they could be a championship team. However, I need to put pieces around them, and I need to see how their personalities clash with each other, how they clash with other players. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? Instead, Sean Marks just said, "I have KD, I have Kyrie, I can win." You can't win with just KD and Kyrie. It's like the Milwaukee Bucks or the Boston Celtics right now. The Milwaukee Bucks have Giannis, Chris Middleton, Jrue Holiday, but then they have the others: Grayson Allen, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez. The Celtics, they have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, but then they have the others: Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Robert Williams. You have to have others. If you don't have others, pieces that complement each other, I'm sorry, you can't win. You just cannot.
And that's win. where the James Harden trade really bit this team like in the rear. That is like that again like that. I wasn't a fan of that trade at the time, and actually at the time it seemed like pretty sexy. But once James Harden left, like that trade just completely blew up in the Nets face. But here's the problem, guys. Like is that what did the Nets do? What's the Nets do? Like you say, like everyone's saying, "Oh, don't sign Kyrie Irving long term." Here's the thing: they might not have any choice but to sign Kyrie Irving long term. Because what if Kyrie Irving says, "Okay, like I'm gonna decline a player option and I'm gonna go somewhere else," and then I'm gonna go somewhere else.
No, Adam, he doesn't have that choice.
What?
There's only 5 teams that would be able to pay him the money that he wants, and that's Detroit, Portland. It was like all very low tier teams.
Yeah.
Like very like out of the way teams. He's not gonna want to go there. He's not gonna want to go to any one of those teams. So it's either he signs with Brooklyn or he signs with a low market team that he's never gonna want to be with.
Yeah, so yeah, let's definitely do have some leverage in that aspect. So
if I'm the Brooklyn,
yeah, but then Kyrie could decide to hold down, and then bam, you're right back to square one. Like
if he decides to hold out, that's fine. Trade him. That's what I'm saying.
And
You try to find
the
best trade for Kyrie Irving.
And this thing, the only reason Kyrie is here is because KD. Because that's Kevin Durant's point. If you trade Kyrie and you don't find a super replacement for him, what's gonna happen? KD's gonna want out, and then that's gonna be right back at square one.
Well, I think maybe just like the Lakers, and they hit the reset button. Trade away pieces. Don't tank. Trade away your pieces now to get young, good pieces. Because that's what my Pelicans did. We traded away Anthony Davis for young, good pieces like Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart. And now we're looking like a team on the rise. That's what you guys need to do. Try to find a trade to get good, young pieces.
Here's the big flaw in that, and here's a big hole in that, Sam. We're comparing this to the Pelicans. You know the Pelicans had when they traded Anthony Davis? They had Zion Williamson. They had a future guy who's okay, maybe trading away Anthony Davis, but we got a guy going forward who could be just as good, if not better, than Anthony Davis. Let's trade away Kyrie, Kevin Durant wants out, and they trade away Kevin Durant for a haul. They get all these picks, they get all these young players. What are the chances that one of those picks or one of those players becomes anywhere near as good as KD? What is the chance, especially when you consider the Nets don't have, thanks to their Houston trade, don't have any control over their first round picks?
Adam, I'm gonna be as respectful as possible.
What?
Did you really just say that the Pelicans had a fallback option with Zion Williamson, but Zion Williamson hasn't played for basically 2 seasons now?
At the time, I said he could be as good or better than Anthony Davis.
Right now,
that was back in 2019 when the Pelicans won the draft lottery, and they were going to have the right to select Zion.
Yeah, but Adam, right now, he better than AD?
Not right now, but are you telling me he couldn't be?
So I heard bullshit.
No.
I had to leave the call. Sorry, viewers. I had to leave the bullshit.
Adam, I'm letting you know he could be better than AD, but right now, no.
He's not. If you're saying I'm not. If you thought I say Zion's better than AD right now, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not that stupid.
Okay, Adam, we would have got kicked off the air if you would have said that.
Yeah,
Adam, I'm clarifying that.
No, but Adam, you're saying we have all this leverage, and I'm saying we really don't have that much leverage because, Zion needs to develop with the group. It's not like we can just say, okay, here he goes, Zion, just join the group. The group needs to develop as a team, and that's what kind of gets lost. People don't realize you need to build chemistry. That's why the Grizzlies are so good without John Morant, because they built chemistry. The only problem is they're too young. That is the only problem. They're too young. If they weren't young and they were as experienced as, let's say, the Warriors, I'm not even lying, they probably would be the NBA title favorites because that's how much chemistry they have.
That Grizzlies team, once they get enough playoff experience, they're going to be scary. They're gonna be like a scary team.
And as long as all of them just say, "Hey, let's all stay as a team," they will be a future dynasty.
That team's looking nasty. But again, the Nets, they're at rosters right now. Do you trade away trade away Kyrie, trade away KD, and then tear it off? I mean, trade away business, tear it all down and rebuild, or do you try to keep it all together and give it another run next year? Right now, I think right now you just have to give it one more run next year with this group.
You know what I would do, honestly?
Yeah.
I'm not even lying.
Because
Right.
Here's the thing, like mostly because.
Adam,
Go ahead.
I'm not even lying. You may think this is blasphemous. Just trust me on this. I would trade away Kyrie Irving to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Christian Wood. Two very good young pieces. Because then you could trade away, and this sounds blasphemous, just even saying it, even coming out of my mouth, I'm like, oh, this is blasphemous. But let me just be blasphemous for a second. Would you not want to do this deal? Kevin Durant in exchange for Cade Cunningham and future first-round picks from the Detroit Pistons.
Cade Cunningham. That's not. I mean, that's.
So then your team would be Ben Simmons, Cade Cunningham, Christian Wood, and Jalen Green, all for the future.
That's not bad. Not bad, buddy.
That's not a bad deal, but again, I think the big reason here is like why I think this is Kevin Durant, because again, you can throw me all the young players you want, you can throw me all picks you want. I'm willing to bet like none of them are going to be as good as Kevin Durant. Are going to be as good as Kevin Durant. Like Kevin Durant, Kevin Durant could go down at wise as like the best, as at least talent wise as the best player to like or one or the best player or like a top 2 player to ever wear a Brooklyn Nets uniform.
Adam,
Like he's
Adam,
just
what's
that.
your problem?
He's just that special. And maybe you don't want this time. Maybe you bring back Kyrie Irving like on a 1-year deal. Like you bring KD back. You get Ben Simmons. You get Ben Simmons healthy. You try to see if you can add like a wing or a big like in the off season, and you see what this team can do like next year. You see what this team do next year, like with everyone healthy, with hopefully hopefully Kyrie Irving like on a 1-year deal will be like out to prove himself and play the whole year, and then you ultimately just see what happens.
But here's the thing, Adam. This is why I say blow it up.
Yeah.
You're focusing on talent, but you're not focusing on winning. Let me finish. Let me just finish.
Okay, finish.
Kyrie Irving, I have gone on the record and said he's the most skilled basketball player to ever touch basketball. Kevin Durant might be top 5 skill-wise. That's how good Kevin Durant is. He's a 7-footer with a point guard handle and a point guard 3-point shot. That is deadly. But here's the thing. Kevin Durant, he hasn't won without Golden State. Kyrie Irving went to Boston, didn't win. Now is in Brooklyn, still hasn't won. Ben Simmons choked in the playoffs against an Atlanta Hawks team that shouldn't have been to the Eastern Conference Finals. There is just too much history of all of them not performing in the playoffs or not winning playoff series. And you could bring up that Milwaukee Bucks series, but I can go on what ifs with everything else if you want me to. What happened, happened. And I'm sorry. The Brooklyn Nets have just proven to me, Kevin Durant and Kyrie have just proven to me, they can't win. They can't win without that one alpha star, or without multiple superstars around them. And Ben Simmons, while he's a great defensive player, I'm sorry, he's not the answer. I just feel like he's not the answer we're looking for. Which is why I say blow it up, restart, hope to get something new and better in return.
My rebuttal to that stand would be like, again, like what, at least talent wise, that's the thing. Like the NBA, like I would agree with you if this was like another sport, like if this was another sport where like talent isn't like necessarily as important, but basketball is a star-driven sport. It's a star talent-driven league. Like you need like superstar. You desperately need like superstar players or you need superstar players in order to compete. Like that 03, 04 Pistons runs that ain't happening again. That stuff doesn't happen in the NBA. So right now you have a chance again like two of the greatest like skill players and then up and coming like young star up and coming young star like I don't see like how you roll it because again let's say you like do trade for Hall, what's the chances they're gonna be able to build something like let's say within the next I don't know within the next 5 years what are the chances that in 5 years they're going to be able to build something that's better than what they have now? I can't say I'm confident. I would have a different thing though. I would have a different tune if you don't factor in the Harden trade because if let's say make the Harden trade, they would still have Karis LeVert, they would still have Jordan, they would still have all the draft picks. Then I would start to like we're saying, except okay, you trade those guys away, you get all these draft picks on top of the draft picks and young talent you already have, and then like you could see what happens. But now that you don't have control over your first round picks and you don't have that many young assets, like I just feel like expecting to trade away Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and like in 5 years like be able to replace in 5 years think you're gonna have a better group than what you have now. I just think that's incredibly. I just don't see how you could think that.
Well, I mean, but it's the same thing the Boston Celtics did. The Boston Celtics traded away Isaiah Thomas for Kyrie Irving for Kemba Walker, and then realized they have Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, Robert Williams. That's
a back comparison because the Celtics didn't trade Kyrie Irving, right? Kyrie Irving left the free agency. You're telling me that if Kyrie Irving wanted to resign there, that the Celtics would have turned him down?
Yeah, because Jason Tatum was doing better, Jaylen Brown was doing better, Marcus Smart was doing better, Robert Williams was doing better.
They could have been doing better, but
without Kyrie.
You add Kyrie that, and I don't see how that really like at least talent wise takes away that off court issues like again that factors in, but talent wise like I don't see like if Kyrie Irving and plus if Kyrie Irving wants to stay there and he was committed then like there wouldn't be any like off there would have been
no, but it would hinder Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown's like development. Let's be real. If Kyrie Irving would have stayed there, do you think Jason Tatum would have been this good right now?
He would still been pretty darn good.
But would he be superstar good?
No,
top 12 player in the league good.
Even is he about a top 12 player in the league now?
Yes, Jason Tatum's a top 12 player in the league.
I'm not sure. I don't know about that one.
Saying Jason
Tatum, I'll give you. Jason Tatum, I'll give you. I'm not sure about Jaylen Brown.
No, that's what I just said. Jason Tatum, top 12 player.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Jaylen Brown.
No, Jaylen Brown's like top 20, I'd say.
Even that Jaylen Brown's top 20, I'm not 100% sure of. I'll have to think about it.
You're underrating Jaylen Brown, but Jason Tatum, he wouldn't be a superstar right now.
He's a superstar right now. Jason Tatum's a superstar right now.
But he wouldn't have been if Kyrie would have stayed. That's the point I'm trying to get at. If Kyrie would have stayed, Jason Tatum wouldn't be this good right now. Kyrie Irving would have made his development harder. And that's what I'm saying. All Kyrie Irving has done for every team that does not have LeBron James on it, he's always been a negative. Kevin Durant unless he was with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, all he has done is disappoint, choke, and lose every playoff series. Ben Simmons, I don't even need to get into him because we know what he did against the Atlanta Hawks. That's why I'm saying if they couldn't do it with others that we know could, what makes you think they can do it together? Like, Adam, the East is only getting better. The Celtics aren't going anywhere. The Hornets are getting better. The Cavaliers are getting better. The Bucks aren't going anywhere. The Heat aren't going anywhere. The Bulls aren't going anywhere. The only team that's going to fall is the Philadelphia 76ers. Even that might be a stretch. The Atlanta Hawks are starting to be on the rise as well. Every team is ascending, and the Brooklyn Nets are slowly descending with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. You need to make a quick move, otherwise the Brooklyn Nets are just going to be the new Detroit Pistons, where they're always going to be last because they got rid of all their picks and now they don't have anything. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, Sam, I hear what you're saying. And you bring up a lot of great points, and but also again, you're not gonna change my mind. I don't think I'm gonna change your mind. So it's definitely very interesting to see where the Nets are. And this offseason is going to be like so huge. It's just very
You want to say something?
This team. But really quickly, then we gotta get some playoffs.
Yeah, again, let me fucking talk, bitch.
I said go.
Thank
I'm
you.
giving you the floor.
You better or beat your ass. All seriousness.
I'm sorry. I'm just finding it funny. Me and Adam were just arguing, and Mike's just sitting in the back like, these motherfuckers don't shut up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yo, that was my time. You gonna give me 10 minutes? Okay.
All right, Mike. What were your thoughts on like whose side do you come more on? Do you come more on my side, or do you come more on Sam's side?
None of you, because you guys kept talking like too much. I want you to shut the fuck up.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
All seriousness, the Nets do need to rebuild. I agree with what bitch boy Sam said about the whole Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham. Maybe Cade Cunningham, maybe relations, could be relation. Maybe my cousin is my cousin. Who knows? But all seriousness,
I did just think of one thing, and again, like okay, fine. Go ahead then. Go ahead then. I'll talk.
Adam, shut up.
I mean, we could also add
Sam,
Sadiq Bey to Cade Cunningham. So
Sam, shut up. Shush. And I believe that also the Nets had a good playoff run. They just got swept by a shittier team that they should have beat easily. And the reason why they lost, they had no chemistry. And they got to get rid of Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is a use of waste of space for the Nets. I'm sorry. Bro's not playing be good. I got a little back injury. Bullshit. You just scared to play because you're down 3-0. You a pussy ass bitch, Ben Simmons. You a pussy on here. So here's what I say to Ben Simmons. Everywhere you go, you fuck up wherever you go. You fucked up at LSU. When you went to the draft of the Sixers, you fucked up there, and now you fucking up the Nets. You're a disgrace to every team you go to. I'm done.
All right, but here's an idea. You mentioned about all these like Kevin Durant trade ideas. I don't think they would do this, but what about a trade to Atlanta for Trae Young?
Yeah, it's not happening.
That's not happening. The Atlanta Hawks aren't stupid enough to do that.
I mean,
which is what I'm saying. Yeah, which is what I'm saying. That if you say like you said, Kevin Durant is a top talent in the league. If I go up to the Detroit Pistons and say, Detroit, I will give you Kevin Durant, but you have to give me 2 to 3 first-round picks, Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey. Really think the Detroit Pistons are going to say, "Oh, I don't want Kevin Durant." No, they're going to say, "I get Kevin Durant, and all I have to do is trade Sadiq Bey and Cade Cunningham." Bet, not realizing Cade Cunningham is about to be that guy. Not realizing that Sadiq Bey is about to be that guy.
I also had another idea. What about a Jazz for a package surrounding Mitchell?
No, that's not worth Kevin Durant. That's not worth Kevin Durant. Do you know what
because his thing, like I would go with Detroit because along with Kate Cunningham, like you would also get a lot of picks back in return. That's the thing. If you're gonna trade away Kevin Durant, on top of your talent, you're gonna have to get back a lot of draft capital to replenish the draft capital you lost in the Harden trade.
Well, I think both teams lost in the Harden trade. Really, no team really.
Yeah, both teams. I think. Well, the Rockets actually won the Harden trade. Rockets actually won the Harden trade. So they got so much draft capital, man.
Bro,
if there's one team that's really hoping that the next trade Kevin Durant is the Houston Rockets, because they're thinking, "Oh, Celtics trade 2.0, baby, give us those lottery picks." That's how Houston's thinking. Yeah, but before we get to the hot take episode, really quickly, you guys want to talk a little bit of the NBA playoffs? I mean, we know, Houston's moving forward, and the 76ers are eliminated. I really wish we had Alex on so I could roast him, but unfortunately, he's out sick today. So,
but Joel Embiid played fucking awful.
Joel Embiid is a stud. Let's be real, yo. He a goon. I respect Joel.
Here's the thing, though. He stunk, and I feel bad for him because he clearly wasn't 100%.
Adam, here's the thing.
He clearly wasn't 100%.
Adam, but here's the thing. Even if he's not 100%, I'm fine if he only scores 20 points. But Adam, guess what his field goal percentage was?
7 for 24.
You know what that equals?
What is it?
29% from the field.
That I'm pretty sure a player on the Yankees has a better batting average than that right now.
Yeah, that's not good. Which is what I'm saying. That was a terrible performance from him. And I get he was playing through pain. I mean, like I said, it probably got cut last episode, but I said he was one ear injury away from becoming the next Helen Keller. But he
would you stop this, Sam? Shut up! You're gonna kicked off the air with this Helen Keller nonsense.
Let me finish. God damn it,
Sam. Do I have to keep time out, young man?
He was, even though he was all injured and everything, you can't be shooting 29%, my guy. That's just unacceptable. Shoot at least 40%. Do what Giannis says, 40%. You can't be shooting 29%. And then also complain saying how you didn't win MVP and stuff. That's not what an MVP does.
Yeah, we're moving on to the Eastern Conference Finals and say the season is done. I mean, we're gonna have to get Alex on, and we're probably have to ask Alex on next episode. I would accuse Alex of being chicken, but you know what? He called out his thing. He called out before the game starts, so I'll give him a pass. I don't think he's that. I don't
he's
think
chicken.
Has psychopath.
He's
I don't
yellow.
think he has psychic powers.
He's yellow. He He is.
Michael, at least his team is the best, and my team made the playoffs. Your teams missed the playoffs. Well, who are you to talk?
At least my team didn't get swept.
At least my team, you can't get swept if you don't even make the playoffs.
You guys got swept to a shitty Celtics team.
Mike, tell me why everyone wants LeBron to be off the Lakers, but everyone wants KD to stay on the Nets.
KD is terrible, kid. LeBron is better than KD. It's official.
Buddy, no.
Yes.
No.
Not right now. Not right now.
No.
KD's not the best player in the league. He choked. He's not the best.
Giannis is, but he's still better than LeBron. Right now, at least right now. All time I'm taking LeBron, but right now KD's better.
No. To researchers, they say LeBron is better than KD.
Adam, if you look to your left, you see the rare version of a simp.
What did he say?
If you look to your left, you see the real version of a simp.
I'm a simp. I'm a virgin just like Adam.
Mike, you're right. You are a simp.
Sam, you're the biggest simp I know. Mr. The Pelicans are going to win the NBA Finals this year.
I mean, you were close, so. But Mike, I just want to know, like, how much of LeBron do you have in you? Like, you at the 6-inch mark, the 8-inch mark? I just need to know how much.
Everybody knows I hate LeBron. Thank you. I'm not even a LeBron fan, first of all. I've said this on this podcast many times. Yeah, I know.
I know what fan you are. I know who you're a fan of. You're a Julius Randle fan.
That's not even my favorite player to watch. My favorite player is on the Lakers. Even though he had a bad year this year.
You're a Russell Westbrook fan?
Yeah, I'm a Westbrook fan. First of all,
that's worse than being a Kyrie Irving fan.
At least Westbrook with his team. Kyrie does.
What? I couldn't hear you.
At least Westbrook stays with his team, not like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie got no loyalty.
Kyrie's Westbrook's bounced all over the place, just like Kyrie. Now, granted, that's due to trades and stuff, but
Kyrie got no loyalty. It's simple.
And at least Westbrook does.
At least he does. Westbrook stayed with OKC for 3 years after KD. He was like, "Don't get me started."
How many years did Kyrie stay with Cleveland?
First of all, Kyrie got no loyalty.
Mike, Westbrook has gone to 4 different teams, and it's about to be a 5th different team. Kyrie Irving, this is his 3rd team, and he wanted to be here in the first place.
First of all,
what are you talking about?
First of all, he can't be the big dog on the team. Much as I love Kyrie, he can't be the big dog. He has to be the second. Westbrook won the MVP when he was the big dog.
What happened? He got swept in the first. He lost
because he had no one. But did he win MVP though?
He won MVP. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh my God, Mike, you are hurting my brain so fucking much with this blasphemy.
No. First of all, y'all say it's a blasphemy. Adam, has Kyrie ever won MVP?
Finals MVP. He's won Finals MVP.
No, he hasn't.
Oh wait, he did. I thought he won Finals MVP in 2019.
All-Star game
2016. Okay, All-Star game MVP. All-Star game MVP. There you
go. I'm leaving again.
All right, are we guys ready to move on to the hot take?
Let me just speak really quick because both of y'all really just hurt my fucking head so bad. If it wasn't bad enough that Mike said Westbrook has alpha mode mentality just because he won MVP, even though he's never won a playoff series by himself. And on top of that, Then Adam says that Kyrie Irving won Finals MVP in 2019.
2016, and then 2016, and he didn't win Finals MVP. That was
Kyrie Irving. Oh my God, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed in both of you.
You all play like that? Who said thank you? Sam, you said thank you for that?
Can we move on? Because both of y'all really just hurt my head so much with that bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's talk about the hot take.
All right, it's the hot take of the episode.
I didn't even get to speak about my fucking Bucks. All right.
Oh, you want to talk about the Bucks? Okay, go ahead. Talk about the Bucks.
No, I'm good. Giannis killed it. Go ahead. Hot take time.
Yeah, I mean that series is what I mean.
Giannis is a piece of shit.
Game 6 is going to be we're going to talk about Game 6 is on Friday and Bucks up. So we'll see what happens in that series. So
and the Suns suck. Thank you.
Again, all right, Sam. Last chance. You want to talk Bucks? Last chance.
No, move on, bitch.
Just move on.
All right, we're going on to the hot take. Last time, Mike gave a blast of Celtics saying I said I was just like the second greatest point guard of all time. They got easily disproved. So
no, they had some haters.
Sam's 3-0. I'm 2-1. Marcellus 1-1. Michael's 1-2. Alex 1-2. So here's the thing, though. The only person that hasn't gone yet is Marcellus, but Marcellus couldn't make it. So you know what that means? It means like my name's back on the wheel. Sam's name is back on the wheel, and Michael's name is back on the wheel. And obviously, wherever Marcellus comes back, like he will automatically go. So, guys, it's time for that fan favorite Asian question. Are you guys ready for me to spin the wheel?
Spin that wheel, bitch.
Okay, wheel is spinning, starting now. The hot take of episode 90 will be done by back-to-back Michael Cunningham.
Thank God I didn't have a hot take.
Okay.
I just so you guys know, I have a hot take.
All right.
Where I go.
What's my hot take going to be about today? I got to really. I'm going to talk about how basketball changed from the 50s to the 60s to the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to now.
Okay, so a history lesson. Got it.
No, I'm fucking with you. My hot take.
I was getting ready for like a hot take history lesson.
I'm going to say that Devin Booker is a top 20 player in the league. Top 10, top 20 player. No, my hot take is DeAndre Ayton being a top 10 center of the league.
That's okay, Mike. I'm gonna give you another chance. That's not a hot take. The Devin Booker.
No, because I had a debate on this on my Facebook basketball chat, and they said that he wasn't. Some people said he wasn't. Some people said he was.
Mike, and I'm letting you know that basketball chat of yours is probably full of dumbasses because DeAndre Ayton is most definitely a top 10 center in the league right now.
Oh, damn.
This was a different one.
Sam, go fuck yourself with it. Adam, keep on Sam in the way.
Roasted DeAndre Ayton's Sam just roasted Mayo Cunningham's basketball group.
Hey Sam, hey Adam, can we put Sam in the waiting room unless you're racist? Which one is it?
Why? What'd he say?
No, I got Adam loyalty. Put Sam in the waiting room.
Why? What'd he say? I ain't even hear him.
Wow, wow. Adam Grassani's a racist? Say what? All times you say it puts me. Oh wow, Adam, you're racist.
I put Sam in the waiting room before.
No, you have not.
I'll put him in the waiting room if you give me a legitimate reason. What did he do?
I don't know. He's just an asshole.
You know what?
Put him in the waiting room. I'm petty.
You know what, Sam? Really quickly here. In waiting room out.
What? You literally put me in the waiting room like 5 minutes.
There you go. Are you happy?
Yes, now go suck my left nut. Okay, we're going to talk about how Adam Grassani is a bitch. Ready, guys, for this?
Okay, so Mike, I will give you a hint. You were on the right track Devin Booker in top 10. Can you put those pieces together?
All right, we're gonna talk. Devin Booker is the top 10. And what
Okay,
also
your hot take is Devin Booker's the top 10 player in the league. Elaborate. Go.
I'm gonna say Devin Booker is the top 10 player in the league. Here's why. Because he's probably one of the best, besides KD, one of the best scorers in the league. He can shoot the three ball, he can drive, he can penetrate, and he can shoot all around the ball. Good foul shooter, good game player. People were calling him the next Kobe of scoring. That's how good he is. Let's be real. He's averaging like 25 a game. He should be in the, in my opinion, in the all-star starters for the West for the Western Conference. I think he's the best shooting guard in the Western Conference right now, in my opinion, in the West. No, I can't think of one better shooting guard than him in the West.
I like that. I can think of like maybe one or two, but I like that. That's a good hot take.
Yeah, it's good. Keep it up.
Because here's why. Devin Booker, and then like you have the advance of Chris Paul on your team. You basically are like saying you give him experience with Chris Paul, so Chris Paul can lead the team. And that's a good franchise, how you have them both leading the team. And then you add Monty Williams, who's probably the best coach right now in the NBA. Two-time, coach of the year? And that's what made them into a great player. He was already great in college. I was saying this for years. I was telling people, Devin Booker is going to be the future of the NBA. People look at me like I'm crazy. Now, he's at least 9 or 10 best player in the league. Adam, I think maybe in the next 5 years, once LeBron, Kevin Durant all retire, he'll be a top 5 player.
When LeBron retires, he'll be a top 5 player?
Yeah, Booker will be a top 5 player.
Ooh, okay. So can I cast my vote now?
Yes.
I'm not sure about top 5, but I like what you're saying. You want to go first? So Michael, your hot take is done?
Yeah.
Okay, Sam, you're up.
I 100% approve this. This was a very interesting hot take. A lot of good points. And here's the thing I like about it. It could be argued, but you're not wrong. That's what I mean by a good hot take. A good hot take, something like where it's like, it's fun to talk about, but you can argue either way, but neither side is wrong. I can argue saying, yeah, Devin Booker may not be the best shooting guard in the West right now, but you could easily counter argue that with, oh no, he is. So I'm giving you 100%. I agree with your hot take. It's approved.
All right. I'm going to go and say, I'm going to be honest. I think this might be the best hot take of the season so far. Guys, you did what a hot take, this is what a hot take should be. You said what your hot take was, and it raised eyebrows. Devin Booker, top 10 player in the league, got raised like my eyebrows. And you backed up. You elaborated. You brought some really interesting points, and you kept the conversation engaging. You really like your brother. That's exactly like what, and that's exactly what a hot take should be. So Michael, I'm going to prove.
We did have Mike's hot take for last season, you jackass.
Adam, I feel really fucking offended right now. This was the best hot take, really?
Of the season.
Yeah,
so,
Adam, let him know. Adam,
Adam, let me get this straight. I'm 3-0, and none of my hot takes were as good as this one.
Let's see. Let me go back and look.
Damn, you gotta be a dick. Come on, you can't let nobody have this one. I already beat you in basketball, and I had a better hot take than you, buddy. I'm 2-0.
Yeah, Sam, we're really upset that they didn't come with a better hot take next time. Come with a better one whenever you come up. Let me see here.
I gotta go to hot take now. My hot take, very simple.
Not now. Do not spoil your hot take. Then I won't be able to give you that award.
My hot take. No, wait. I'm just, Mike, you're gonna laugh. Adam, I'm just gonna share my hot take.
I will say this: your Giannis one, like the first one you did, that was pretty good.
Listen. Kyrie Irving is worse than Marcus Smart. Tell me I'm wrong.
Adam, you want to answer this or shall I? This kid got some big balls for this one.
All right, I'm gonna say. You said you're wrong. You're wrong.
You're wrong.
Bro, Kyrie Irving, not even a top 50 player in the league right now. I can name 49 players better than him.
Oh.
Do you want me to? Actually, I can.
Oh, I gotta hear this. Go.
We all know who the top 10 is. We all know who the top 20 is. After the top 20, 21, gotta start with Trae Young. 22, Rudy Gobert. 23, Donovan Mitchell. 24, I gotta put my boy Jaylen Brown. 25, I gotta go with Marcus Smart. 26, I gotta go with Mikal Bridges. 27, I gotta go with John Collins. 28, I have to go with, let's see, who else? Jordan Poole, I gotta go with 28. 29, I gotta go with...
Guys, let me...
Did Michael just leave? Did Michael just leave? I think Michael just left. Okay, so that's been episode 90. That's the episode, guys.
Let's see, number 41. Who's number 41? Number 41, Robert Williams. Number 42.
Say D'Angelo Russell. I dare you. Say D'Angelo Russell.
All right. Number 42, D'Angelo Russell. Number 43, Seth Curry.
Oh, so you tell me he's not even a top he's not even a top 4 player on his own team.
Yeah, Kevin Durant's better than him. Seth Curry's better than him. Andre Drummond's better than him.
What the Andre Drummond?
What's it called?
Here's my hot take. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a top 100 player in the league. I can name 100 players on off the top of my head better than Giannis. You want to start listening?
Bro, Adam, I can name 200 better than him. Bro, I'm telling you, straight up. What's it called? I'm trying to think of a player's name. Just trying to think. Okay, Grayson Allen is the best player on the Bucks. Okay, he just is. Tell me I'm wrong. Grayson Allen's the best player on the Bucks. Tell me I'm wrong.
All right, guys. So unfortunately, Mike Cunningham had to leave us early. So he did get his bet again. We'll read his bet through the end of the episode. But again, we gotta move on to the second half. So it'll be kind of like a short second half. So it's a very short. So it's just me and Sam right now. But moving on, we're also gonna talk we're gonna talk some Yankees. Not much to say other than they're on a roll. They're actually playing right now against the White Sox. Are tied 7-7 in the top of the 8th, but they just swept the Blue Jays. They took I believe 3 out of 4 against the Rangers, and they swept the Blue Jays at home, and they won 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays in a row. So the Yankees are really playing some really again. I mean, they're doing the same things I said last episode, being up on bad teams, and they're being up on some good teams too. So, not much to say about it. I didn't want to bring up this point, Sam. I don't know if you got a chance to watch the game on Tuesday night.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
so I
I
had to coach a game.
So, I'm sure you know what happened Tuesday night. I mean, the Yankees are down the 9th inning, 5-3, and then they draw a couple walks. Then Aaron Judge comes to me. I'm watching this game. I'm like, Aaron Judge has never had a walk-off home run before in his career. They mentioned that on the broadcast. He's never had a walk-off home run in his career before. And then you see him. He's he's facing who's the Toronto closer again? Romino. He's facing off against Romino. I'm noticing Romino's like throwing him a bunch of like garbage pitches and just like keeping fouling him off of that. He makes that one big mistake, a hanging slider up, and Judge crushes it for like his first ever walk up home run, and I'm going crazy. And I really and there's the thing. You look at Aaron Judge, Sam, and you look at the season he's having, and we were talking. I remember we were talking about this like before the season of his looming contract extension. And you and I, I believe, were both surprised when he turned down that money, but this is why Aaron Judge turned down that money, because he knows that Aaron Judge knows he is one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, Adam, that's what I was saying. I was saying that he's either going to have one of two types of seasons. The first season is going to be he's terrible, awful, and he's going to sign the extension immediately. Or the second one is he's going to go all out just to get this good extension. And that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing.
All out.
He's currently leading Major League Base. He's currently right now leading Major League Baseball home runs. Well, he's currently leading Major League Baseball's home runs with 11. He just hit one in the White Sox game. I mean, he's top 10 in OPS. He's like in all the the advanced metrics. He's like near the top of the league. I was checking out like some stats on Bangas. You look back to his when his rookie year 2017, like in home runs, OPS, whatever, WAR, whatever stat you want to throw out there, like those advanced metrics. He's near the top of he's like top 5 in the league, in a lot of best categories. He's legitimately one of the. He may legitimately be the Sammy. This might sound blasphemous. He might be the Giannis Antetokounmpo of baseball. He's that good.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a little blasphemous. It's not like so blasphemous. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Because I got it. He is a superstar. But there is a difference between what both of them do. Aaron Judge doesn't carry the Yankees the way Giannis carries the Bucks. But here's the thing, Aaron Judge, if he continues playing like this the rest of the season, do you think that he will win MVP?
He's gonna have a shot. Unfortunately for Aaron Judge, Mike Trout is just having an amazing season as well, and we all know how much the MVP voters love Mike Trout. So
my only thing is his team winning?
Low key, I don't know if you saw this. The Angels are in first place in the West.
Oh, finally! It's not like the two best players in the league this entire time.
Breaking news. They're a half a game behind the Astros.
No, you know what I find funny? It took them this long to have their two best players actually win games.
They have the Mike. I show you telling on the same team. And the Angels. They just have the two best players in baseball, and they're actually winning. What a concept!
You know, right? Like, wow.
Yeah, but he's gonna have like an MVP caliber season. And again, Sam, this is why he turned down that money, because that's the Yankees offer. Was it 7 years, $250 million? We both said at the time that's a fair offer. That is a very fair offer. If he stays healthy and he keeps producing at this rate, he's gonna smash that at free agency. Smash that at free agency.
You're gonna have to offer him the 10-year, $350 million contract.
The one thing that here's where I'll disagree with you. The one thing that this is why I think Aaron Judge won't get 10 years. He might get $300 million, but I don't think he'll get over 10 years. Is that you have to look at his age. He's gonna hit free agency at 31, and teams have learned. Look at what happened to Robinson Cano, and he signed for 10 years. Look what happened. He got bought out. Those 10-year deals, teams have learned. that they don't end well. Now, could Aaron Judge be like an exception? Possibly, but given recent history, you don't see like you only see 10-year deals going out to like young like star players. That's why Corey Seager got the deal because he hit free agency when he was 27. That's why Bryce Harper got got the deal. And my man Shadow got them both got 10-year deals because they hit free agency at 26. Like there's only two things that's stopping it. That's I said before. There's only two things that are going to be stopping Aaron Judge from getting easy getting $300 million free agency. That's his age and his injury history, because he has had some injury issues, albeit due to some bad luck, but he has had some injury issues in the past. I'll say this right now: if let's say Aaron Judge hit free agency, what was it? He's 31 right now. Let's say he hits free agency at 28, 29. He's getting 10 years. He's getting $300 million easily.
But here's the thing, Adam, that you have to remember. Baseball isn't like other sports where it's like throughout their years, they're wasting their athleticism and they're doing everything they can. Baseball, you could have your prime years still in your 40s. It's not like football where it's like all your prime years are in your 30s. It's where it's like baseball, you just keep going and going and going until your legs and arms literally say, I can't go no more. Aaron Judge is that type of talent where he can keep going and going and going at a high level until he's at least 45.
Okay, I'm not okay. You're saying 45. I'm not sure about that, because I'm gonna bring it up. Robson Cano's a hall at least before the PED stuff was a Hall of Famer. He's what? He's 40 something now, and he's and he just got DFA. So
Adam, we literally just saw someone like Tom Brady have some of his best years, and he was 42.
Well, here's the thing though. Tom Brady is a freak. You can't look at Tom Brady and be like, that's the stand. That's the stand. That's the expectation.
But is Aaron Judge not a freak?
He's a freak. He's a freak of nature, but there's only one Tom Brady.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't compare Aaron Judge to Tom Brady.
No, I can, just for the sheer fact that here's the thing, Adam. Greatness, if you're really that great, you don't burn out that easily. It's the same thing with LeBron. LeBron's not normal. LeBron is a freak. He is 37 and still averaging 30 points. Usually when you're for example, James Harden. James Harden is starting to flame out now. LeBron James isn't. That's what greatness does. If Aaron Judge is truly that great, he won't flame out. Because I know Mike Trout definitely will not flame out.
Yeah, Mike Trout's definitely not going to flame out.
And that's what I mean. If you're really that great, you can sustain that greatness as long as you keep up the work.
I mean, Sam, you bring up a lot of great points. So I will say this. Right now. You said a team's going to offer him 10 years, $350 million. If you're the Yankees, do you offer him that?
I offer him that immediately, just so that I can keep him here.
I mean, because we've seen here's the thing, we've seen how these contracts and now. So this thing, I'm not sure. Am I gonna say he'll
Adam, let's put it like this: if he wins a world championship for you guys, will you offer him that deal?
Yeah. If he wins a World Series for us, it's tough. It's tough. I mean, I'll have to see. It's gonna have to see what we'll have to see what a team offers him in free agency. we'll have to see like yeah, you have to see like this thing. What team would offer him like that big? What team like would offer him that like 10-year deal?
Every single team in the league because they're desperate for a superstar.
Yeah, because that you made a good point. Teams are going to be bidding on Judge, and his price could get to that point.
Because
By the way,
especially
speak of the devil, we have breaking news. Judge Aaron Judge 2-run single. Yankees are up 9-7.
because Adam, you have to remember these type of high level players in baseball are very hard to come by. They're extremely hard to come by. So getting someone like this for any franchise could be a savior.
Yeah, I mean the Giants. They're a team that I could see like them being on. They're a team that I mean they're struggling. I believe they're struggling a little bit so far start this year. But you had Aaron Judge to that team. That team. I mean, not really. They're 19-12. Scratch that. They're not really like struggling that bad. But even then, you add Aaron Judge to that team. That team's gonna be nasty. I mean, you can never count out Steve Cohen. You can never count out Steve Cohen and the Mets. You can never count out Steve Cohen and the Mets.
I'm counting out the Mets just because the Mets are the Mets, and even though they should be winning a lot, they suck right now.
Mets are actually 20. They're actually doing really good. They're first place in the East and the East.
Oh, really? I thought they were like second or third, and I was like,
they're 22 and 11. Sam, you need to check out the standings, my boy. You need to take a look at the MLB standings. First, you said the Angels weren't like that good, and the Mets.
Listen, Adam, I've been having to coach and deal with my shoulder, and I've been only watching the Buck series. Do you really think I have time for baseball? Like, no offense, but I can start watching baseball in like June. I can be fine in June. I just need to make sure Milwaukee, wins the championship.
Wow.
You know, right? Mind fucking blown. You feel Adam, Adam, you're like, I don't know if I should take offense to that or if I should laugh at that.
That's where I'm at right now. That's where I'm at.
Let's say it's like Adam, you're like, thank you for the free content, but also fuck you.
Oh man. I love this show.
Especially when it's only me and you still can't control one person.
Yeah, just like I can't control the group chat, but we're not going to talk about that.
Which group chat? The casual group chat? The business group chat? Group chat X.
Oh man.
The chat can't get released, man. It can't get released. If the group chat ever gets released, Adam, it's nice knowing you, but I'm moving to Mexico.
I feel like I might have those choices with the move to Mexico too. If that ever gets released.
We'll start a new life. My name will be Malito.
My name would be what would my name be? Mario Mustachio.
Racist. Mario Mustachio? What is it, like every Spanish person just has an O at the end of their names? And if you're wondering, yes, almost all of them do.
All right. We'll talk about. All right. Breaking news here. Stanton, 2-run single. Yankees now lead 11-7. But yeah, it's really funny. Like right, Sam. Literally a month ago, we were talking just a little over a month ago, we were talking about Aaron Judge and him saying if the Yankees offer what was it 7 years, over $300 million per that if you're Aaron Judge, you would take it. And now we're talking about him possibly getting over 10 years on the free agent market.
I knew this was going to happen from the beginning. He was either going to have a shit year or he was going to have an MVP caliber season.
And here's the thing, Aaron Judge, his betting on stuff is working out so far, but here's the thing you gotta remember, Aaron Judge is one injury away from Aaron Judge is one injury away from all of a sudden tanking his value, and then he's right back to square one.
Yeah, but Adam, you have to realize that's every single athlete.
But that's every single athlete, but it's extra for Judge considering his injury history. Because that's one of the few factors that's keeping him from getting $300 million. That is his age.
Yeah, but for example, Kyrie Irving has had injury seasons and has been absent for most seasons. And you don't see anyone saying, no, don't give him max dollars. He's not worth max dollars. No, you're still going to give him max dollars even though he maybe will only play 5 games the entire season, including playoffs, and he expects taxes in return as well.
That is true. That's a good point.
It happens to any single superstar. Giannis, for example, I'm just going to use Giannis. When he got injured, are now people saying, oh yeah, Giannis is injury prone? Not really. When what was that football player that got injured?
Yeah, that's who was it? Anthony Davis?
No, not Anthony Davis. Football.
You're talking about Andrew Luck?
Yes. When Andrew Luck got injured, people saying, oh, Andrew Luck is now this and that. No, people were saying Andrew Luck is still a damn good quarterback.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Aaron Judge. Even if Aaron Judge gets injured, unless he has a torn Achilles or something like that, do you really think people are going to be like, oh, Aaron Judge, he's done. You shouldn't give him the max anymore. No, you shouldn't give him 10 years. That's the only difference.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If he finishes out this season, he's gonna be in line to. If he has the MVP caliber, he's gonna lead the Yankees up far to the playoffs. Then yeah, he's gonna be up for a big time payday. But his thing. If he does get hurt along the way, then his asking price does then the money he'll command does will dip a little bit. Because here's the thing, baseball isn't the team where is it the thing where you give where max contracts really aren't a thing in baseball. It's always about specific dollar amounts. Sorry, I'm getting the hiccups a little bad.
It's fine, but that's only just because the owners are cheap.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one thing Yankees have working affairs that baseball owners. We all know, we've ranted before on this podcast about how cheap the baseball owners are. Let's just say that.
And don't even get me started on their owner calling the World Series trophy just a piece of metal.
Do we really need to talk about that individual today? Sam, do we really need to talk about that individual today?
No, we don't need to talk about the Donald Sterling lookalike.
Okay, let's put me in a better mood. Josh Donaldson, 3-run home run. Yankees are winning 14-7.
All right. Well, I think that's it for Yankees talk. There's nothing else.
Yeah, that's really. I would do Mets or Philly stock, but we don't have Marcellus or Alex on. So let's just say this right now: Mets are off to a really hot start, and Phillies are off to a cold start. So that's pretty much it. So we're gonna move on. Before we get to our bets, we do have to do our very quick fantasy baseball update for our fantasy baseball league. Hold on, I'm looking for the results for last week here. It's just taking a minute to load. All right, here we go. Last week matchup 4. New Jersey Yankees, my team, barely scraped by Kansas City and Murder, going 267 to 260. So I won by 7 points, and I break my 2-game losing streak. I'm now 2-2. I'll give the standings update later. Sam, my boy, your New Orleans Pelicans. You guys won. You took down Team Kern 297 to 232.
Oh yeah.
And that's gonna be impact on the standings. You've now won 3 straight, by the way. You've now won 3 straight. Team Reach lost. Team Murdock beat Team Reach 337 to 281. So update on our fantasy baseball standings. Sam in the East. Your New Orleans Pelicans are in first place, 3-1 record.
Yeah, I was first place last week too.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right. And my New Jersey Yankees were in second place, 2-2, and Team Reach is in third place, 1-3. In the West, Team Kern is in first place, 3-1. Murdock is in second place, 2-2, and Kansas City and Murder is in last place, 1-3. Say and the round 2 matchups are underway.
Yeah, right now I'm up by 40.
Yeah, I have it here, but again, my phone just refuses to load it quick enough. So just give me a second. Here we go. Here we are. Right now, New Jersey Yankees is currently facing Team Kern. Do you see the score? I am up 249 to 108. I put up 245 points on them. So that's looking pretty good. Sam, you and Team Reach, you're in a close match. It's 139 to 122. Sam, I know you do know if you lose to Alex, I'm not gonna let you live it down for a while, right? If you let Alex back into this thing.
Yeah, I got you. Give me a second.
What?
I'll be right back.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I'm gonna be right back in a second.
Okay. So I'll just let me just do the back. Let me just read off that. Let me just read off very quickly. Team Murdock is currently up on Kansas City and Murder 168 to 86. All right, so that's our fantasy baseball update, and now it's time for our bet of the episode. So we have to recap last episode. Only one of us won our bet. That person was Chris Kern. He had the Grizzlies over the Warriors on the money line, so he won his bet. He added 10.8 points. But everyone else lost. I had the Bruins over the Hurricanes on the money line. Alex had Padres over Guardians on money line, Phillies over Rangers, and money line Angels over Red Sox money line in a parlay. So he lost his bet. Sam had Bucks over Celtics, Heat over 76ers. Marcellus had Mets over Braves at Francisco and to record. To record two hits, same game parlays. He lost that. Mets beat the Braves, but or did not get 2 hits. So I'm pretty sure Mets beat the Braves. I'm not sure. All I know is that Marcellus lost him. Michael had the Heat over 76ers. Jimmy Butler to score 20. Bam Abada scored 10. the Heat beat the Sixers. Bam Adebayo scored over 10. I believe he scored like 26 that game, but Jimmy Butler did not score over 20. So sorry, Michael, that wrecked your parlay. So to give you an update on the standings, Marcellus is in Marcellus remains at Larry, remains in first place, 86 record, 82.14 points for 10 stars. I remain in Sam remains in second place, 6-8 record, 81.75 points for 8 stars. I remain in sixth place. Third place, 6-8 record, 59.3 points for 6 stars. We have a little interesting thing here. Chris, like, due to his points, he jumped up a little bit. He's right, me to say he's still in fourth place, 6-8 record, 50.1 points, but he now has 4 stars instead too, so he adds 2 stars to his total. Michael remains in fifth place, 4-10 record, 44.12 points for 1 star, and Alex remains in the rear, 13 record, 45.21 points for 1 star. All right, so we do have everyone else's bet again. Let me just read everyone. We do have pretty much we don't have Marcellus' bet yet, so I'm just gonna read. So Sam was gonna read everyone's bet. Chris taking the Grizzlies on the money line, and that's his only bet. Alex is doing a parlay. He's taking Padres money line over Braves and Yankees money line over White Sox, and we just said and Michael's taking Yankees on money line over the White Sox. All right, so I'm gonna go and you can like go really quickly. You can go really quickly. So I've been really thinking about this one. I've been really thinking about this one. I'm kind of tempted to add the Yankees to my parlay, but you know what? I look at it, I see Chris is like right behind me, so you know what? I'm gonna go head to head with them. I'm gonna take the Warriors over the Grizzlies on my line, but that's not my only bet. Now I'm thinking of which game to pair this with. Do I pair it with the Yankees or do I pair it with this other game that I'm thinking about? Because I'm tempted to do the Yankees because Garrett Cole's on mound, but at the same time they're playing the White Sox. That's the game I could easily see them dropping. You know what? I'm gonna go with my other choice here. I'm gonna go back to playoff hockey. I'm taking the Pittsburgh Penguins over the New York Rangers in Game 6. I think the Penguins will close the series. I think the Penguins will close the series out in Game 6. They were up 6-1. Rangers need to extend in Game 5. But I think the Penguins will extend the series.
All right. Well, my turn.
Okay, your turn. Go ahead.
I'm going to choose, and this is just me being very hopeful. I'm choosing the Milwaukee Bucks over the Celtics. And I'm choosing the Phoenix Suns in Game 7 over the Mavericks.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good parlay.
Mm-hmm. Because Phoenix right now is down by 20, so it's going to be a Game 7. And what's it called, Adam? If it doesn't go to a Game 7, then
the
parlay's off. I just only do the Bucks.
Okay, gotcha. So that's your bet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's pretty much all for our bets, and that's all for this episode. A bit short staff today, but overall a really solid episode. It's been a really fun past couple of sports this year. I've had some bragging rights over Alex. I don't know if you heard this thing that Alex went on the Yankees after that Aaron Judge walk off to brag a little bit because as you all know his Phillies stink. His Sixers just lost his Sixers just lost. I don't know if obviously you don't follow hockey, but did you hear about the NHL draft lottery? What happened?
Oh yeah, Alex's team got robbed.
Alex's team fell to 5, and my team, the Devils, we got the second pick. We rose up, we jumped past them, we got the second pick.
And on top of all that, his Eagles are a little dog.
Yeah. Yeah, again, we are gonna do a hockey episode sometime. Like, I do want to talk about now that we've Devils have got the second overall pick. I do want. I've had so many thoughts on them. I've been building up through like months now. I just want to like vent, and so that is in the works. We are in the process of getting that. We don't know when this is gonna happen, but we are gonna in the process of getting that done. So, but overall, that's pretty much that's pretty much all we have to say for this episode. Sam, do you have any final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Well,
Yes.
right now, I am thinking deeply about something that I cannot say on camera.
Okay.
So I think I'm going to leave my thoughts inside my head.
Okay. I also got to get Montclair State. Me and Alex and Michael made a bet with me saying that TC they had to say Montclair State was better than TC and J if Montclair State beat them in the playoffs. And you know what? Montclair State did. So Michael and Alex, I'm waiting on that. So I'll make them do that next time. I mean, I can't really talk because after that, Montclair State didn't do so well in the playoffs, so I can't really talk. But so I can't really talk. But you know what? I can make Michael and Alex talk a little. So, but then we'll save that. But we'll save that for next time. But guys, that's it. This is episode 90 of the Game Podcast. Yours truly, Grassani, Michael Cunningham, and Sam Morell. Like you heard, be sure to leave a like and follow or subscribe to the podcast. Also, want to join the conversation, leave a comment on YouTube, or reach out to us on social media. We may feature what you have to say in a future episode. Right, friends? Don't assume your dreams just fantasy. If you imagine your world, believe in it and dive in. See you next time, and until then, stay